It's clear the markets are paying close attention to Joe Biden's inauguration overnight, our time. Let's bring our business reporter, Edward Boyd. Ed, we saw global markets surging after Joe Biden was sworn in.
A very positive reaction from share markets around the world to the new president. I think they really like his proposed $1.9 trillion stimulus package. He's pledged to really address COVID as quickly as possible in America. And just the stability. We've had 4 years of the Trump administration, which has been a little bit unpredictable at times. I think markets are now betting on the Biden administration to be a bit more stable, a bit more predictable, and markets love stability. So US markets closed at record highs overnight, and the futures market for America shows it's going to be a positive day of trading when they open again in about 8 or 9 hours' time. Markets in Europe rose about 0.5%. Japan's Nikkei climbed about 1%, and China's Shanghai Composite up about 1.3%. The local stock market, the ASX 200, it had a good day of trading as well, closing up about 0.8%. And as we can see on the chart there, clearly rising early in the morning and staying at elevated levels for most of the day. The big winner today was technology stocks. They gained about 2.6%. And out of those, Zip, the buy now, pay later company, it released some pretty positive news around customers doubling in last financial year to 5.7 million, or in the year 2020. So its shares surged 22% today.
And some good news out today as well when it came to the latest jobs figures that showed the unemployment rate dropped down to 6.6%.
Australia's hiring surge has continued in December. Roughly 50,000 jobs created during the month. Unemployment rate has gone down to 6.6%. Of those 50,000 jobs, 35,700 were full-time jobs, which is really good news for our economy and the jobs market. If we look at these bullet points from the Bureau of Statistics' data from this morning, you can see unemployment rate, 6.6%. Participation rate, it increased to 66.2%. Underemployment, that dropped to 8.5%. Youth unemployment dropped to 13.9%. Hours worked climbed by about 2 million during December to about 1.8 billion hours worked. And then looking at this map of Australia showing unemployment rates across the country, unemployment rate in Queensland is at about 7.5%. It's 7% in Tasmania, 6.5% in Victoria. New South Wales, South Australia, they're both at 6.4%. WA, 6.2%. Northern Territory, 5.4%. And the ACT, 3.7%. The ABS says employment finished the year about 0.7% below its March level. Full-time employment, though, remains 1.3% below the level it was at in March. According to the ABS, there's about 12.9 million Australians now employed. About 912,000 remain unemployed. Ash.
Ed Boyd, thank you for the update.